Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the fan roundup. A lot of happy fans around here after a 7-1 win against PSV here at the Philips Stadion. I got the fans telling me, we had a small argument earlier between the guys saying we're going to win the double. Like, are you getting too carried away, or is it something you should enjoy? You should enjoy this moment and separate, or should you be saying? You said earlier though. You did say earlier, champion. Just before we start, we're going to win the Champions League.
We are going to win the Champions League. I don't care. I believe in my team. If we don't believe in them, who will?
Yeah. So, but you say that, but you were frustrated by the January transfer window earlier and all that, and you want to talk about signing. So, do you think we have enough? I know we've just won 7-1, but do we have enough to win the Champions League?
Do we have enough to win the Champions League? No, but why shouldn't we still go for it? All the other teams, they're going to have injuries, they're going to have red cards, anything can happen. So I just believe at the moment while we're playing against them, if we take our chances and score them and not just shoot off target, then I believe we can do it.
Okay. So he's got a bit of confidence there, saying that we can do it. We don't know, we haven't got enough firepower. Some you may say there that we can't do it, but you believe, if you're in it, go for it. Why not? For you, do you separate the moment, or do you say no, we're going to win the Champions League, or do you separate this result as a separate result and just enjoy tonight?
I say let's enjoy tonight, but let's not get carried away. We still need a striker in the summer. Isaac, Gyökeres, a good striker, Sesko maybe, but I don't think he can take us to the top. We definitely need a striker. We should take our chances every game. Give us anybody, Atletico, Real, any team. We're ready, and hopefully, with luck, we can do something big. Hopefully.
Why do you think we took so many of our chances today? The goals were superb. Goals, good finishes, Trossard chipping over the keeper, Ifanieri roofing the net. Like, there were some good quality finishes, but sometimes we watch us in the league and it's like we can't hit a barn door. We don't even shoot all the time.
As Robbie said, today the players were under pressure and they had to perform. I think this was to prove a point about what happened the past 2 games. Yeah. And this was a small response, hopefully, not a big one, because we need consistency in the games to keep it up on what's coming at the end of the season. Okay,
let my guy step forward here. My bro, like you mentioned before, I promised you in an interview I want to ask you a question here. Is it too unimaginable that Arsenal can go on and win the Champions League? Are you writing it off? Or are you just saying, and just enjoying tonight's performance? Or are you saying, do you know what? It's a cup competition, you never know.
Yeah, I'm more of a pessimistic guy, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm not going to say we're going to win the Champions League. Also because I don't think where we are now started from what we did in January. I think it actually started from the summer.
Right.
The problems that we had in the summer, we should have addressed them then, but we carried them over to January, and we didn't address them in January as well. So now, for the transfer window, or this upcoming summer, we have a lot to do, man. I don't see us winning the Champions League this year or next year, I'll be honest.
Okay, so where did this performance come from? Because are PSV just a poor side? Are we just a really good side? Or is it where is this 7-1?
I was actually in the home end, and they were telling me that they've been the 15th place or something from this midway through the season. They've been in really poor form, so I think they were just shy, man. I don't think we were that great, I'll be honest with you.
You don't think we were that great?
I think they made us look good, do you know what I mean?
Right, okay. Yeah. Let me come across to you then. Do you agree with that? He said that PSV made us look good. It's not like we were phenomenal.
I actually do agree with him. So there's 2 reasons. I think firstly we were really clinical, right? So we scored 7 out of our 8 shots on target. And I think the goals that we did score, PSV's defending was horrible. They were initially tracking the runner out to the wing and then not tracking the third man run into the box. So we just needed to dart in and basically get a one-touch finish. I've watched PSV versus Arsenal here before a few years ago when we lost, and both teams played much better then, and we lost. So
which one was that? Was that the Xavi? Was when Cody Gakpo was here and Xavi Simons?
Xavi Simons absolutely cooked us, and we should have signed him after that. Actually,
I agree.
We really missed a chance there. But I think that we are definitely quite an inconsistent team at the moment, and I actually think that's going to play into our hands in the Champions League, especially with the fact that we have 2 legs, right, for each tie. We can turn up for one, like we've had these anomalies, right, in my opinion, with City and this PSV game. If we can cook in one game and then sort of just scrape by in the second, we can maybe make a run, and I think we can get by. I really think that I thought we were going to win the UCL last season, and then we really just dropped it against Bayern. So I'm feeling confident, maybe not as confident as him, but I'm feeling good about it, and it's good to have something to maybe hope that we can win at the end of the season, because I don't think the Prem's there.
I mean,
one last statement.
One last statement quickly then.
I want to shout out to my friend Alejandro, who's always watching and he's been pessimistic, but I promised I'll shout him out. And I also want to shout out Alejandro from Venezuela.
Big up Alejandro, a couple of Alejandros there. Now, it's funny, the feeling here is nice, optimism. Saying that it is the hope that can sometimes kill you, but you've got to have a little bit of hope, especially after a performance like that, a 7-1. Is it the hot and cold, form that Arsenal have, will that benefit us in the Champions League, like my friend just said here? Or I mean, that's what you've got to kind of hold on to. But you're right, there's 2 legs. If we can get performances like this in one of those legs, it gives you a big chance no matter who you play. Congratulations to Arsenal tonight. I still can't believe it. Do you separate as well? I want to ask you in the comments below. Do you separate this performance to everything, or do you hold on to this and say, look how far we can possibly go in the Champions League? That is it for the fan roundup. Thank you very much. Take care.